Ponder this for a moment. In an age where digital transactions and cryptocurrencies are the norm, do tithes and offerings still hold relevance in the modern church? It's a question that stirs lively debate among believers and non-believers alike. On one side of the coin are those who uphold the tradition of tithing as an integral part of worship. They argue that tithing is more than just a financial transaction. It's an act of faith, a way to acknowledge God's providence and to express gratitude for His blessings. For these believers, tithes and offerings are a tangible demonstration of their commitment to their faith and to their church community. Furthermore, they point to biblical teachings as the basis for tithing.
So what does the Bible actually say about tithes and offering? And what's our responsibility today? In Malachi 3:8 it reads, "Will man rob God? Yet you are robbing me." But you say, "How have we robbed you?" In your tithes and contributions. You see, that verse is often used to say that we are commanded to give 10%, which is what tithe means. So are we robbing God if we don't give 10%? Not according to the Old Testament. The Old Testament actually commands not one, but 3 different tithes. 1/10 went to support the priest, another 10th for sacred festivals, and every 3 years another 10th was collected in support of the widows, the orphans, and the poor. Now, over 3 years, that averages out to 23.3% a year. That was the Old Testament law. But we're not living in the Old Testament law, right? So what does tithing look like in the New Testament? 2 Corinthians 9:7 says, "Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver." The New Testament never commands that a specific amount be given to the church. Instead, it was a heart decision. Now, what did that look like? It looked like generous love. Weekly collections were given to the church so the gospel could go out. Jesus once saw a poor woman offer 100% of all that she had, and he commends her faith. Even when the people didn't have enough money to give, they sold their stuff so that they could give. They gave out of love, not legalism. They gave because it pleased God. They gave because physical and eternal lives were on the line. They gave all they could, knowing God gave us all He could through Jesus Christ. Should we not do the same? And that's today's Bible.
In the end, it's not about how much one gives, but the spirit in which one gives that truly counts.